Today's video is sponsored by Okay, to set the scene.
Ragnar Lothbrok
Oh, yeah.
lies dead in the Northumbrian dirt. Veins choked with Anglo-Saxon wrath and viper's venom.
Ah.
Revenge was swift. His sons laid waste to the British Isles, splintering the land and slaughtering all who opposed them.
Not the British people!
The Viking horde swept west, an insatiable force that brought Alfred the Great to his knees. But some men can only be pushed so far. The year is now 878 AD. Whilst Norsemen settle land they once pillaged, Alfred of Wessex seeks to unite the Isles under one banner. But here stand a new wave of the ambitious and hungry, ready to stake their claim to Britannia. Kings will rise. One will rule.
And that is gonna be QuickyBaby, Viking warlord. I'm gonna pillage the UK today, ladies and gents. That's exactly what we're going to do. Alright, so yeah, basically last year I played Total War Warhammer 2 to death. Really enjoyed it. Sega reached out to me again and were like, "Hey, would you like to play Thrones of Britannia?" And they'd like to sponsor it. And so I was like, okay, yeah, you know what? You're going to pay me to play a Total War game? Yeah, okay. That's a bit of a no-brainer to me. I remember 12-year-old, 13-year-old QuickyBaby was sitting there playing Total War Shogun to death. And I would play that game so late that eventually my parents would basically turn off the electricity to the entire house to try and get me off the computer, and I would rage and be like, "Wah!" So I'd have to try and make sure that I was like saving as often as I possibly could, otherwise I'd be losing all my progress. So what Thrones of Britannia Total War is it's basically the first in the Total War's Saga series. Now what the Saga series is, as far as I've been able to figure out, is it's basically making a Total War game at a specific time of history. So I've decided I'm going to be part of the great Viking army of Northumbria.
We pledge our service.
They've got 10 different starting campaigns, kind of, that you can play out. You can either go for the English kingdoms, the Welsh kingdoms, the Gaelic kingdoms, you can be part of the Great Viking Army, or you can even be the Viking Sea Kings, which is pretty cool as well. So that's something to look forward to if that's what you're into. All right, start campaign. Let's do it. So yeah, look what happens when we like zoom all the way out. So in other like Total War games, this map would be like the whole of Europe. But as a Brit, yeah, this is pretty cool that we get to mess around just with the whole of the British Isles. So we've got England here, we've got Wales, we've got Scotland. So I'm doing this for all of my American viewers out there because I know like passports are a rarity and whatnot. Only joking, only joking. Don't lynch me, please. Thank you. Okay, so Ireland, yeah, great stuff. So our province is here. We've got Northumbria. We're going to have to decide about where we want to attack. So I probably want to get rid of this area first. Who is this? This is the owner is that Holderness? Holderness. Okay, we're going to have to get rid of these two people first, I think. But before we do that, let's just focus on getting rid of these rebels. All right, so let's take our army. And when you click on your army, which is a little piece that you can see on this board here, well, not really a little piece. I mean, this is a war band of hundreds and hundreds of men. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to decide where we want to take them. All right, well, there are these rebels here, which I don't like the look of very much. So why don't we go and take our Vikings and go and smite these English rebels? All right, so when you're playing a Total War game, there are multiple ways that you can resolve the battle. You can either do auto-resolve, and if you do auto-resolve, you basically go, you know what, I like the turn-based play. I don't want to fight the battles in detail. I just want to move my pieces around and effectively have the most epic game of chess. However, I personally like both of the aspects. I like the kind of the chess style, turn-based everything. and I also like the real-time strategy element. So we're not going to do auto-resolve, we're going to do manually fight the battle. One of the things that I liked about this game as well is that they're kind of like a pretty cool old worldy unit faces. It feels for me like some kind of tapestry. I guess that was the artsy vibe they were going for. Okay, so apparently it's raining. If it's raining, that means that flaming arrows aren't going to be useful in buildings and whatnot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait because I want to use my archers. I want to try and burn them with some flaming arrows. So we're going to wait. Hopefully the rain goes away. Oh, that's it. I'm sorry. This game is just stupid. It's broken. What the hell? It stopped raining in the UK in a single day? That's not right. No, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. It rains for like weeks on end in the UK. I'm completely unimmersed, ladies and gents. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. Sorry, I can't. I'm only joking. All right, so now we've got like the deployment phase. So here we can see all of my Vikings. Urgh, how you guys doing? You doing good? You ready to kill? Holy crap, that one looks like Robaz. That one looks like he needs a haircut. Oh my word, we got some twins here as well. Oh, how are you doing? All right, so there are different unit types. This is actually my king, I believe. Yeah, look, he's got a crown on him. Okay, so Gothrid, he's apparently still going through that kind of like awkward teenage goth phase that you've got to watch out for. Okay, so what you can do is you can assign your units to different keys. So I'm going to put Gothrid on 1. Here are my spears. Here are some more spears, so we're going to put our spears on 2. Here are our axemen. So these are the guys who you really want to get into the squishy opponents. Because can you imagine what would happen if an axe went... I wouldn't want that to go through me. Okay, especially if it's a Viking who's high on mushrooms or something coming after me. That's not what I want. All right, anyway, let's get our archers going as well. Okay, looks good. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to create a defensive formation here. All right, so what I like to do is I like to put my shock units in the center. And then what I want to do is I want to guard my flanks. So I'm going to put 1 unit of spearmen there, and I'm going to put another unit of spearmen on the other side. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my archers, and I'm going to actually put my archers behind my shield wall, and then I'm going to have my general at the back. So what we're going to do is try and get forwards, and we're going to go fight those English rebels. Look at them. They've got a defensive formation. Oh my goodness, have they got cavalry? They've got cavalry! That's not fair. Okay, well, what's the best way to deal with a man who's high up on a horse? The best way to deal with a man who's high up on a horse is with an extremely long and pointy stick. An extremely long and pointy stick will probably be the best way to deal with a man up on a horse, so that's what we're going to take. Okay, we're going to have to make sure we get those guys into the horses. We've got to make sure that people with bows don't get caught by the horses, because that would be the most stupid thing that we could possibly do. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put our spears at the front. Then we're going to put our archers behind them. Oh, here they come. Look at them. Here they come. Here come their dudes. Look at that. They didn't quite get into my archers. Okay, let's lock them in. Okay, let's bring my archers back. Okay, that's perfect. We just got rid of their horses, which is their most powerful asset. If I can kill all of their horses, this will be good. Okay, they've got some archers at the back. What we're going to do is we're going to get on them, and we're actually going to use flaming arrows because the archers don't have anything. All right, we've got to reform the lines. Reform the lines, boys. Okay, we'll put 1 unit in there. Another unit in there. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to flank these guys with our units. So we've got the AI right where we want them in a nice trap. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's get my axemen there and get these guys here. All right, here we go, ladies and gents. Let's charge them in. We've surrounded them. No escape, no surrender. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Now that is what I call hook, line, and sinker, ladies and gents. Looks like they're starting to run away.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Okay, so the way that the game works is that the units have got a morale bar. And so if they get scared by things like maybe being outnumbered, or alternatively if they feel like they've been charged in the rear, you know, if you think that you're going to die, you probably would want to run away. So that's what happens. So you might be thinking, why are these men running away? It's because we surrounded them, we flanked them, we got them in a big circle, and we just butchered them, basically. Their shield wall is falling. Soon we will have their general.
The enemy general is dead.
Couldn't have scripted it better myself. Okay, good. Enemy general is dead. Victory! Okay, textbook takedown of the enemy. After the battle, you get to decide what you want to do with the men that you didn't manage to kill on the battlefield. Okay, so you got 3 options. First one is that you can ransom and release the captives. Okay, you gain a bit of money from that. Yeah, okay, or alternatively, what you can do is you can take on the survivors as warriors. All right, so one thing that I want to do is I want to upgrade my buildings. I want to make my buildings better so that I can be able to make my infrastructure stronger. And if I can make my infrastructure stronger, then I can recruit more armies, and then I can go and I can whoop some more butt, right? So that's what the Vikings want to do. I like the way that the terrain changes. Okay, wow, we've got a choice to make. We've got a choice. Okay, what do we want to do? Do we want to build a church, which will make the English happy, but it will make my army unhappy? Or do I want to build a hall to make my army more happy, but the English unhappy? Hall. Screw the English. We're Vikings through and through. Hey, maybe my son is old enough. Is my son old enough? He is! Siegfriedus! He's 16 years old and ready to go. Good job, son. Should we seek him a wife? He's 16. I think that's legal in England. Good old England. Raise an army, Siegfriedus. Look at his traits. He's funny. He's illustrious. And he's tactical. Ooh. He's got more, but he's a madman. I love him already, and he's bloodthirsty. This is the perfect son. I want a son like this. I wish he was my son. Have to be a Viking, I guess. And he's free as well because he's my son. I don't even have to pay him. Perfect.
We can't do that yet.
We can't do that. Why does he have to sound like that, though? Okay. Okay. I don't know why. Why does he have to sound like that? We can't do that yet. Oh, God. He was so perfect. He was the perfect son. Right up until that happened. He was too perfect. He had to have a Ponzi voice. Yesterday, I was playing as the Viking Great Army, and I was trying to basically smite as much of the English forces as I possibly could. Today, however, looks like a lot of you want to see me play for England, so that's what we're going to do. Just to show you what all the guys look like. That's quite a fetching mustache. They've all got mustaches, dude. Wow, what a fetching bunch of fellows. What about the people on horseback? How you all doing? Ah, nice beard, bro. Not quite so into that, but that's okay. Okay, and this is my... Oh, whoa, where's Alfred? Where's Alfred? Where's Alfred the Great? There he is. There's Alfred the Great. Let's take a look to see if Alfred has had any kids. Oh, he has. Nice. Whoa, Alfred. Wow, look, you can see his whole tree. That's interesting. So you can see how he's related to everybody. What's happened here? Arrange a marriage? Marry this woman to an eligible bachelor, bringing him into the family. But one of his sisters never got married by the looks of it. Oh, maybe we should take London back from East Anglia. Yeah, let's take London back. That is our first goal. Why has this guy not got a wife? Can we get him a wife? Let's go to governors. This guy deserves a wife. Find this character a suitable bride amongst the ladies at court. What does this do for him? -1 zeal, -20% chance of having children. Oh god, she's ugly. Well, she's rich, which takes the edge off a little bit. +20% chance of having illegitimate children. Oh, I can't do that to him. That cost me 1,000 gold, bro. I brought her the whole way around the world. What are you doing, buddy old pal? You're trespassing on our land. We can't be having that.
Your visit comes at an inconvenient time.
Oh, does it? Does it? I bet it does. Why the hell are you marching on my land? You're gonna pay me money. I demand payment of 700 gold.
Payment? Very funny.
Well, you're gonna regret that. That might have kept you alive for an extra turn. We're gonna be taking you out now, son. Oh, this is gonna be pretty fun. Look, they've got a nice defensive army, but I think we can take them. Okay, so we're gonna build 1 battering ram and 2 siege towers. That should be good. All right, so here we go. It's time to siege London. So, these are what the siege towers look like. Pretty epic. I have to admit, for me, the siege battles in Total War are some of the most fun. It's just the diversity in it. You've seen a few battles in the open field. You've seen some skirmishes. You've seen some massive engagements. Now we're going to see what it's like when we try and take London. Okay, Alfred has reached the front. Okay, here go my axemen. Yeah!
Set for war! Charge them! The enemy's gates have been destroyed!
Okay, Alfred, get in there. Oh, this is it. Anyway, we got the gates. Sacrifice a few men. We did it. Victory! They lost London. Gonna end the battle. Oh man, we lost a lot of troops. Exactly. You're victorious, but at what cost? Many have paid the ultimate price.
Both our houses may gain from this.
What's this? Their demands. They offer a payment for a diplomatic marriage. Wow, he wants to marry my 40-year-old sister to his 16-year-old son. He's gonna pay me 400 gold for my sister.
It is a relief when agreement is reached.
It is. See you later, sis. Just go off with this 16-year-old boy. Let's see if she complains. Hopefully he's a good-looking lad. Oh god, let's not go there. Okay, anyway. Moving along. What the hell's going on here? Are they fighting me instead? Doesn't sound like a good idea. You're kidding me. There are naval battles in this game? I had no idea. Jeez. They're all in longboats doing epic... Can I land them? How do I land them? Okay, looks like it. Wow, you can just land them like this. Fine, land them. Oh my god, I could sneak in here and then they don't have any defenses. Wow. Well, I'm learning new things about this game every hour that I'm playing it. Okay, not too bad. So look, our allies are sieging the front and then we're going to send our boats round the back and sneak in and land at the rear. And let's land, my men. Oh, I love it. That looks so cool. It looks so cool. Oh, look, I'm burning them. We're pillaging their base. Whoa, look at them. Here they are. Here's some spearmen. Let's go help my allies. Oh, so this is really cool. If you were to do a gigantic multiplayer campaign with a load of friends, this would be so fun. I can imagine it'd be crazy to do a huge multiplayer campaign with all of your friends. Oh, we've got our Royal Thanes. We haven't seen our Royal Thanes yet. Look at them. These are my best knights so far, ladies and gents. Oh, look at them. Oh, let's just send them in. This will be fun. Let's see what happens when we just send in our Royal Thanes into these spearmen. Just sit back and watch while our Royal Thanes go ham. Cut them down. Look at them. Yes, go Royal Thanes. Oh, goodbye, Viking. Victory. Slice them down. Yeah. Well, that's a bit of a silly haircut, isn't it, buddy? He wasn't messing around with that. They're all looking at him. What barber did he go to, Timmy? Oh, I don't know, Trevor. And so that's about it for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to check out Total War Thrones of Britannia yourself, then there's a link down in the description below and also in a pinned comment where you can find it on Steam. And once again, a massive thank you to Sega for sponsoring this video on my channel today. I hope all of you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. Give it a thumbs up, but if you hated it, make sure you give it a thumbs down. And as always, thank you so much for watching. You've been epic, and hopefully I'll see you soon.
We can't do that yet.